So Crafty. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Ashley.
And it is June 25th. This is episode 42 of our knitting, spinning, yarn podcast. So what's been new?
We've been busy. We had Grampy days. We had Kerwinsville days. Now we have a couple weeks and the fair will start. And then baby and back to school.
Yeah.
So
Summer's going.
It's
end of June already. Not much. I've just been at the shop. It's been 3 weeks. Ashley was unwell last week, so we skipped a week. But we're back. And Ashley's fine.
Yes.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Just a little bug of something. So I had Harmony. I was at the Harmony Fiber Festival. It was very good. Smaller than normal, but very, very good. Well attended. Yeah. Animals. Oh gosh, I almost came home with an Angora goat. I was like this close. And if I weren't in my car, like I didn't prepare to get a goat, but it was for sale, except its name was Houdini. So not
That's
sure.
Not a good sign, probably.
And you need two. I couldn't just bring home one goat. So, still thinking about it. We are working on getting some fencing on our land and getting some cows. Son-in-law wants cows, and but we have had oh my goodness. So my son-in-law and daughter have chickens. We have chickens. My son-in-law got turkeys, which were in our garage, and now they're in the coop. But all of their chickens were killed. All of them. And it was gone. Some of them, not all of them were gone. Some of them were dead and some of them had to be dead. They were mauled. And then they just kept disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
And they had one, it was called Chicken Little. We think it was a quail or something. It was the littlest. And she was kind of spicy, fierce, and would beat up the other ones, and she's gone.
Aww.
So they lost all their chickens. Aww. And
I think it's a coyote or fox or something.
A skunk was in their coop. My son-in-law had to shoot the skunk in the coop. That was a scene.
Yeah.
Because then the skunk
smelled
in the coop.
Yeah.
And it was in the coop. And then they did trap a raccoon. They took one of the dead chickens and put it in a live. Well,
okay.
What are you going to bait them with?
Oh, yeah.
But they eventually got them all. So the turkeys are in there now, and he really shored up the coop and stuff, but it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke my husband up last night. I heard the chickens squawking through the middle of the night. I'm like, I think you need to go check, because we live across the field from my kiddos. And so I figured whatever, since there's no food over there, they were traveling.
Coming to your house now.
But it was okay. I'm sure my husband really appreciated me waking him up in the middle of the night. But I'm like, I think you need to check the chickens. They're squawking.
Yeah.
So, but it was nothing. False alarm. So what are you wearing?
I have my Mia on. It's by Jennifer Wood. It's in a bamboo cotton. I think it's something monkey was the yarn that I got. This took me forever. I remember it was one of my first garments. It took me forever because it's a heavy fingering on size 3 needles. It has an A-line because it's one of the only things that actually still fit me. So kind of knits have been out lately, and also it's bamboo cotton, so it's not too bad for the warm weather.
Yeah. So I'm wearing my Anya. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's just kind of crop, but I knit it out of my hand dyed. So I had dyed some cotton. It's 60% Pima cotton, 30% bamboo, 10% hemp. Really, really nice. It's really soft. It's funny though, when I dye it, it is heavy and stiff. And then once it dries, it kind of blooms and is really, really soft.
Did you wash it?
I blocked it.
Okay.
No, I didn't. No, I've done nothing.
Okay.
I've done nothing.
So it'll probably also get softer as you
wash it. So this is, it's super soft with nothing.
Yeah.
I was afraid to block it because cotton grows.
Yes.
It grows through wearing. It grows it's just, the cotton's a little heavier.
Maybe the hemp though will help keep it.
Yeah. And the bamboo, I don't know, but I'm fine with it if it grows a little bit. It's oversized, but obviously wearing something under it because it's holy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that's my really only finished object. How many whips do you have?
I have a HO and I have 2 whips.
Okay. So go ahead with your
Oh,
HO. That's half
so
object.
my hoe is my first version of this,
Oh,
my baby sock.
so cute.
So I kind of took a pattern. I took 2 patterns and kind of mushed them together. It's the baby tube sock and the fit a long time socks. They both basically have a very similar. They have this kind of ribbing that alternates. You basically move it 1 stitch. They're both free patterns, but I'm using the leftovers from. I made socks out of this. The yarn is from Chicken Knits. It came with both the minis, so I started the second one and then I just realized as we were sitting here that I have a twist. I've only unrolled like 2 of the ribbing, so I'll have to rip that out.
Oh
I'm
no.
just trying to do it like the cuff. So
Yeah.
but I was trying to do it while I was out and about and it probably wasn't the best time.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because basically the thought of this is that they're going to be really long at first and then there's no heel so that can kind of grow with the baby, so they may start at like mid calf socks and then can go down and last for a while.
And with that ribbing, it'll suck into their foot so it
Mhm.
stays on a little bit.
Yeah.
So really cute.
Yes.
Baby things are so cute.
Mhm.
My first whip, I talked about this one before. This is the Lapoof. And I did get a little bit further. I'm on
You're doing the cardigan version, right?
I am doing the cardigan version. I just think I'll wear it more than the pullover. So it's a free pattern on Ravelry. You start with 2 colors of 1 yarn, and then you drop 1, add 1, and do really whatever you feel like.
Mhm.
I'm not really counting rows. I'm just going until I have a section. And now I'm on 2 of one of my hand dyes. But then I have other colors I'm going to go to. Like it's a fade.
These are the ones from the retreat, right?
Some.
Or some of them.
This was Dusty Tree. I had made a pair of socks and had leftovers. I don't know if I've ever shown these. These little socks.
I think, I remember they're the rollers or something.
Jelly roll something. Yeah. Anyhow, you do knit the cuff. It was a sock set that Rebecca dyed. When I was doing my friend's collection, she dyed a Lisa. So this was the Lisa yarn. So it came, I don't know, maybe I had a mini with it. I don't remember. But anyhow, I did the cuff in a color and then you knit for so many rounds and then you end up joining and then you finish the little shorties. So I had leftover of this and I'm really, really trying to like use up things. So I started with that. And then I went to a blend of my yarn and 2 of my yarn. So I'm working on it. It's not I've been wanting to do summer things.
Mm-hmm.
So this is definitely a fall sweater, so I'm not super worried about getting it done, but it's pretty mindless. So if I just need something to knit on.
Yeah.
So the color, my next color is, I don't know if it's here or if it's here.
I don't know where I put it. Maybe one that we dropped.
Yeah, we dropped. Oh, maybe it's this one. I think this is the next color I'm going to. And these are all out of stash. I'm kind of a brown pink girl, so I had a lot of these in my stash. So we'll see. I'm going to go for a while with this one, and then I'll go to the, drop 1, pick up 1. So I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie of Chicken Knits, she's probably done with hers, but we were kind of working on it together. So.
Oh, it's my next one. I think I showed this recently. I feel like it was an easy, at the time, where I just kind of needed something that was easy. It's the Ash Slipover Vest by Calgary. So what it is, it's going to be like a V-neck kind of off the shoulder. I'm almost done. I think I have maybe 2 more like increased rows. This will be the one front and then I'll pick up for the other front. I was getting worried though, and I had to go back and look at the pattern because it was where this sleeve or this kind of seam is. I was expecting it to be like up on your shoulder, and in the pictures it's actually further back because this piece is getting to be like longer than this piece. I was like, oh, is my row gauge off that much? But then when I looked at the pictures, it kind of sits further back and then kind of comes up over this sleeve. This is in, oh, I forgot to write it down.
It's discontinued.
Yeah,
It
it's a
is
discontinued
Aura.
yarn. Something, I think something like that.
Yeah, it was from Cascade, but it's
Yes.
discontinued.
So it'll be nice, I think, in the summer, throw it with like a winter, kind of throw it with a long sleeve under it. But that was.
All right, my next whip is a problem. So this is my pressed flowers vest. Hand spun. I spun the colored yarn, and then the brown is Aegean tweed, and I don't like it. I'm on like the left shoulder, so if you can picture, and the more I knit it, the less I like it. So I don't know. I think it's probably too gaudy for me. If that's Ashley said I should probably rip it out and switch the colors. Do the hand spun for the flower part and do the brown. But at this point, I think if I rip it out, it's just
Going on timeout.
Because it's been a lot of, well, I shouldn't say that. I've probably been working on it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but it's all I've done. But I don't like it.
I don't know if it's, because even if you would have done like a lighter color, I think it would have really gotten lost for the flowers.
I don't know.
But I almost wonder, I think even like a traveler, I think would be nice out of.
Yeah, well, then I ordered more and spun another skein. So that's been part of my time was spinning, plying, because the hand spun, I'm down to this, which definitely won't be enough to do the other shoulder and bring it up the back. So, I mean, I'll definitely need this, but I don't like it. So give me your input, folks. What do I do? Do I frog it? Do I continue? I don't know. I'm real mad at it right now. So I think it needs to go on timeout and I need to start something new.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like it. I think it's gaudy. I sent my friends a picture and I'm like, okay, tell me if this is too gaudy. And they're like, no. I'm like, be honest.
Yeah, I don't think you would wear it.
I don't either.
I think you do need to frog it. And like I said, I don't know if doing like switching would be better just because I think you would get.
I'm just real mad at the whole thing right now. I don't think I want to do this pattern.
Yeah.
Ashley said maybe an alpine bloom. It has like color work.
They're like flowers. So something that are, I think, bigger.
Oh, I have a pin. I was upstairs putting a quilt on. Just jabbed myself.
Something with like a bigger motif maybe.
Yeah. But the hand spun's really nice.
It is.
And it's really soft. These were scrap bags I got from All Wound Up, I think it's called. And they're like scrappy bags. And I order 2 at a time. Spin one, all the scraps just end to end. And then I go through and rip them apart. And I think it's called fractal. So I put like half the rips in a bag, spin the first half, and then I go back and spin the second half so that they're a little more broken up. And because what I don't want is the colors meeting up a lot.
It kind of adds into like, it's still kind of stripy, but it gives it that like more movement than.
Yeah, and I just didn't want like green on green, yellow on yellow, which it really didn't very many places.
No.
So I just don't like it. And it's kind of bulky. So I don't know. I don't.
It's going to go on timeout.
It's going to go on timeout for right now. I'm not happy with it. So, but if you have any pattern suggestions for hand spun or, I don't know. So fail. Knitting fail. It's getting ripped out and I'm going to do something fun.
Yes.
But the pattern was fun. Like I didn't mind it. It slip stitches and I kind of like something that you count a little bit.
Yeah.
It keeps me, when I get stockinette, then I get bored.
You get kind of into that groove and then you just go and go and go.
Yeah. So I do like something that has a little bit of planning and a little bit of counting and I don't know. I should have stopped earlier. I had a feeling that I wasn't loving it, but
yeah.
So I've wasted 2 weeks of my life.
That's okay.
I know. Part of the process.
It is. Well, you'll frog it and you can make something that you wear with it.
I guess.
My next whip is new. I just started this. So this is the George by Georgie Nicholson. It's a free pattern. It's a little baby cardigan. I have no idea what this yarn is. I know I got it from Lisa's. It was for the one of the really clear designs. She did those like mystery knit-alongs.
I know what it's. Sweet Georgia. It's Sweet Georgia sock.
So I held it double because the pattern calls for DK. So I held the fingering double, which on this you can see it better. Like made this really nice marling. And this was then just another one that I had this yarn that came with it, or that was not like with it, but I had it for that same. And I can't believe how well it's like matched.
Mm-hmm. It's really cute.
So I have very like Frankenstein this basically because I started it. I knit the collar, and then you do like the raglan, and I made the body, and then I bound off. But then you also like bind off, and pick up for the button band. Well, I was like, oh, I don't really want to do that yet. Let me finish the sleeve. But then I'm running out of yarn. I should have enough, but I'm like getting close. So what I did, kind of how Lisa is doing with her lapoof, I dropped one of the yellow and I added in the purple for about 10 rounds, and then now I'm into the cuff.
So you have lots of the purple. You're running out of the yellow.
Yeah, I have lots of purple.
And that's also Sweet Georgia. Those are both Sweet Georgia yarns.
And then, no, did it fall out? It must have fallen out. I was working on it last night. But yeah, I have like 22 grams.
And you still have the other sleeve to do.
I still have the other sleeve to do. It's only about 5 inches, so I weighed it when I picked up, and I still have my yarn in there from whenever.
Your lifeline.
Yeah.
Like your...
But I weighed it, and I want to say it was like 48 grams or something. So I'm going to be close, but I should have enough. So that's why I kind of went and just used some of this, especially because it does match really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the other sleeve and then the button band, and then it will be done. I think I have like three more rows on this cuff, but it is super says cute. It's 0 to 6 or 0 to 3 months. I did want an extra raglan increase just to make it a little bit bigger. But I really think it will fit for a little while. But I thought of this, maybe getting some pictures in this while we're in the hospital.
Cute.
So that is the George, cute. And it's a free pattern. And I mean, for a free pattern, it's written fairly well too, so haven't really had any issues. It's a pretty simple, just raglan cardigan though. So.
Yeah, and I mean, you can kind of figure out what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, you have any other whips?
I have no more whips.
I don't either.
I just have some acquisitions.
Yeah, same. Same, and I'm going to talk about some like dream knitting, what I'm going to do.
I have 3. How many do you have?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let me gather my stuff.
So this I have had for a while. I got it in the mail right before or right after I came back from Disney. It was Suburban Stitcher, so her birthday is also March 31st. So I was like kind of on a yarn, trying not to buy yarn. And then I was like, well, it's my birthday present to myself. So this is called Fancy Sprinkles.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
It's a sock set.
I'm going to hold it up because it is just so...
Yeah, so it was, and I kind of forgot about it because, like I said, it came right after we went to Disney, and I was cleaning out the car, and I was like, what is this package? I'm like, oh yeah, here's, it had a little, like, kind of goodie bag in it, too, just cute. Some stuff, and then the bag is from Doolittle Yarnery, but it's just kind of like a little fade, so that was my first acquisition.
That's really cute. So mine was from Harmony, the Harmony Fiber Festival. I just got some fiber. It says hand painted merino, 4 ounces, 23 microns. I just like the colors.
Mm-hmm. I got some Whirlybird at PHP People, I think it was.
Yeah, Whirlybird fiber. She was really the only fiber vendor there, so I knew I wanted to get a little bit because I'm having fun with my new e-wheel, and it's kind of what I do in the evenings when I just need to relax and not think.
Yeah.
So I have it set up on like a TV tray that I kind of put behind the couch when I'm not using it, but it's, just move it out, plug it in, and I'm kind of ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
My next one, this was a pre-order. It was 3 by the Sea. I saw it on, I think the Crazy Sock Lady maybe, and they ran out and then they made a reorder. So I hurried up and ordered it. This is the Little Mermaid colorway. They're doing a mystery sock set. I don't know if they're all Disney the whole year, but this was, I saw it. She had hers. So it wasn't a mystery. I saw what it was going to be like, but
do you have a plan, like what you're going to make?
not yet. I thought
Okay.
about something for the baby, but I don't know because now I'm in this like baby knitting mood.
Well, sure.
And it's on their Sanibel base. It's a 75/25. So I don't know. Maybe even socks. I don't know.
My next purchase, also at Harmony,
This
it is so good. So my friend, her name's Regina Stottlemyre. She is a shepherdess, and she has 100% natural Shetland wool. This stuff is amazing.
Mhm.
She was my neighbor at the festival, so all day long I get to sit and look at her beautiful yarns. And towards the end, I went and bought. This is a 2-ply lace. It is 400 yards, so I'm assuming 50 grams. I didn't weigh it, but being lace and only 400 yards, I would think it's 50 grams.
Mhm.
So I bought 2, just because I didn't have a plan and it was so stinking pretty. But what I think I'm going to do, my friend Rebecca, hi Rebecca, she had done a pattern. It's called Murmured in Dreams. It's a really pretty shawl. Do you remember? I'll look it up.
I would say I know I have it.
It's in my
very
library.
lacy, right?
No, it's mosaic.
Okay. I think that's the one that I got a kit for, possibly.
Yes. Sorry. No matches. Apparently I can't spell.
Let's see.
All right, I'm going to look up Rebecca.
I feel like it's that Ravelry. If you don't have it exactly right, it doesn't like it.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so this is hers. It's like a mosaic, and I've had it in my library for quite a while. I'm pretty sure she gifted it to me, but I just thought, like, here's another version, kind of a light.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought this would be beautiful because I know I want to wear this. Like,
Yes.
it's so soft. And I had dyed a while ago some, it's alpaca and wool fingering, like lace, not fingering, lace weight. And I think I'm leaning towards the blue.
Yes.
I would need one of these and then probably maybe 2 of these. I had both of these laid out. I wasn't sure, but
I like the blue.
I think I'm leaning towards the blue so that might be a cast on today.
Yeah.
I just need something because I'm mad at everything else. So that's acquisition and dream knitting. But look up Rebecca's pattern, Murmured in Dreams. It's really nice mosaic pattern.
And I have my last one. This is from Forbidden Fiber Co. This is part of Nitty Natty's Sock Week colorway. It's called Petal Party. She had knitted up like I think there were 2 or 3 different yarns that were for Sock Week, and she had them in socks, and it looked really, really nice. So I ordered this in the beginning whenever they had their orders for Sock Week stuff. It is in their Gluttony sock. It's an 80/20. And then this is, I believe, a 30 ounce.
It looks bigger
it's
than
bigger. I know it's bigger than a 20 gram mini, but so
how many grams total does it say?
I don't think it does. It just says approximately 425 for 4 ounces. But
Okay.
I don't think it's a 40 ounce. It may be a 30 or a 40 gram. I think it may be 30 grams. But I know
Because it says on here 113 grams. But that might just be the
main one.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm super excited.
That's really pretty.
Be socks.
Yeah, I have an itch to knit socks, so we'll see. But I have like 2 pairs started that I need to finish, so I really should go back and finish those. Just a couple other things. Do you have anything else?
Not
Okay.
acquisitions, no.
Just some yarn I've dyed. I have a lot of cotton back there. So if anybody wants to make the Anya, I ordered more of this base because it sold pretty well at Harmony. And so I ordered more, dyed more. It's drying and it is really ugly when it's drying. It is just like, I don't know, thick and kind of clumpy. So these were some, like this one I did on my Duo. Yeah, Duo base for Harmony, and it sold really well. So I came back and did it on the Penelope tweed. And then this was just another one. This one's going to be called Oops. I I don't know what I was doing. I did it and then it really looked like something else I had recently done. So then I added more colors and So this one's going to be called probably Oops because I'm not even sure what I did. Um yeah, but I got a bunch of new dyes in. I ordered a whole batch of new dyes. And really weird, purple dye is expensive.
Really?
Significantly more expensive than other colors. So if you get something that's purple, it costs more money to make. Just saying.
Interesting.
I know. So Rebecca, my friend Rebecca, said she's now mixing red and blue and making her own purple because it is significantly more expensive. Let's say a thing of dye is $8. Purple would be 20.
Wow.
Right, like
a lot.
And I really haven't bought dyes. I was gifted a lot of dyes when I started, so I really haven't purchased. I purchased a few like fluorescents and like some oddities. But like basic dyes, I really haven't purchased. Like this was my first like bigger purchase of dyes. I was like, what the heck? Why is purple so expensive? And I guess it to other people it's a known fact. I didn't know.
Things that you don't realize.
Yeah. So if you get purple yarn, it costs the poor dyer more. Just saying.
Wow.
And I did order some purple, but I was just like, why is this? So
interesting. My dream knit. So Lisa sent this to me, which I had seen it a little bit earlier in the day, and I was like, I honestly have that saved, and I'm gonna go look at it. It's called the Stella sweater. Who is Devin King? Is the designer. It's a $9 pattern. I bought it because we had talked before. I'm like, I just don't feel like knitting anything for myself right now because I don't know how things are gonna fit. Well, this is like the perfect answer. It has this like big cut in the side, and she even has it here that it's like perfect for all your life. You can use it pregnancy, breastfeeding, afterwards. And she is actually due with her second, I think, in here within like the next week or two. So she did have there is a discount code on there that you can use. I think it's till July 6th when the baby's due. But then I found her on Instagram and I followed her and she's had some cute stuff. So
yeah, I saw that and I thought, because we had talked about, when you're pregnant, you don't want to knit anything for yourself.
No, like there's someone she's like very, very pregnant also. So kind of
you need to join the club.
Yeah, so I was
kind of like
well,
the Prego Moms Club knitting. I would make it for me.
Yeah, and I think it would be one of those. It's nice, like as kind of a top layer. You could put over a dress. You could put over like jumpsuit, with leggings. So
yeah,
that's gonna be. I need to.
The split goes really, really high,
and it is a raglan, and it's a very deep. Like the armholes are very deep. So
and that's kind of the style I like. I like that boxy.
Yeah, so that's on my next. I was looking at some yarn to see because I don't want anything like too colored. I feel like I want it in like a gray or a navy or something like that. So
yeah, well, I know where we could find it. Coming up, I'm going to be doing a trunk show at Tony's. The Steel Valley Yarn Crawl's coming up real soon, end of July, I think. Yeah. Well, they extended it an extra weekend this year, so I think it's 2 weeks plus an extra weekend. So they fit in like 3 weekends. I think 9 shops, 8 or 9 shops. I don't know. I haven't seen the passport yet, but so I'm going to be doing a trunk show on a Saturday and Sunday during the yarn crawl. So if anybody's around, you could also get a stamp from me there for the yarn quest. So the yarn quest is going well. follow the Facebook page. A lot of people have been posting.
I saw some people that had, and it looked like they had a decent amount of stamps.
Yeah, they had a decent amount of stamps. They're kind of planning. Um, Tony is planning a trip. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a vacation day and go and see some of the shops. So
Do you know like what part of the state you guys are
I
going
think
to?
we're going Philadelphia, Lancaster, like
Okay.
the southern
Nice.
part of the state. And then Tony and I talked about she and I taking off. Since we organized it, we feel like we should like try to show up.
Try to go as many as you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to do the passport, obviously, like,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want to support the shops that, decided to participate. So,
Yeah.
and hopefully next year we get more shops that saw that, it was beneficial and went well.
Yeah.
Stitchburg's coming up end of August. I just made my room reservation. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a 3-day show.
Mm-hmm.
But that's around when you're due, isn't it?
It is. It's the weekend after. So I know I'm like this whole like passport and that I'm not really having. Unfortunately, timing isn't great this year.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
So
it is what it is. There will be other
yeah.
years, and this is the first year for Stitchburg. It was the Creative Arts Festival, and new people bought it. My friends Jamie and Mike and Donna and Sam. So this is their first year doing it, and they're doing a fantastic job.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Lots of
and
classes,
yeah.
and not all of them are knitting and crocheting. There's broom making. There's
Some spinning, I think. Did I
spinning,
see?
maybe. I don't know. Get on their website, which is fantastic.
I
Whoever's
think
doing their website, which I think is Sam, maybe
were they
Mike.
gonna try and do like fly tying or something like some
They
other?
were I know that Sam. I talked to Sam at a show, and they were trying to get some more male interest hobbies like fly tying or woodworking or some things that maybe if you bring your fellow with you, they could do.
Yeah.
So make it like a vacation. But it's at the DoubleTree in Cranberry. The show's there. I'm staying there. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I think that's about all.
Yeah.
Upcoming Clearfield County Fair.
Yes, I need to.
Last year I judged, but nobody's got in touch with me, so I don't know.
I need to look and see because I need to see about entries.
If I wasn't going to judge, I would enter, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything, so who knows?
They have some 250 stuff. I know. They just posted a list. I think there's like eight or so categories of different, and it's from like. I think there's some crafting, there's some food, baked goods, things like that in there. So
Quilt block. I think there's a quilt block contest
Yes.
of some sort.
I think is there another apron contest?
I don't know.
Say
I'm
I
not
looked
sure.
quickly. I need to get a premium book so I can
Yeah.
put my entries in.
Yeah. Well, I hope everyone had a good 3
Yes.
weeks. We should be back in 2 weeks.
I think so.
It's probably going to get harder the closer Ashley gets to the
Yeah,
end.
because
She's going to have doctor's appointments.
I'm every 2 weeks right now, so I probably can't do 2 weeks because we'll be in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So we'll have to look and
We'll
see.
look. So it might be 3 weeks again, or maybe we can get another day or an
different day, yeah.
evening or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
we'll be back eventually.
So
All right. Take care.
take care. Bye.